Don't you guys get it yet? Is it clicking? This is just a simulation. You can do whatever you want. Like, you can literally do whatever you want. Money will just flow into your experience if you just let it. You just have to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your own way.
No, Mandy, I absolutely do not get it, because that's not how life works. Money does not just flow into your experience, as you call it, just because you say it should or you believe it should. The girl we're talking about today, Mandy on Earth, believes that we live in a simulation, and she also believes that you can pretty much manifest anything into your life, and also any negative experiences you've had in your life. And yes, I do mean any negative experiences, which kind of, in my opinion, is a lot of victim blaming, to be honest with you. It's your fault. It's your fault if you've had any kind of negative experience at all, because you didn't manifest your experience to be a positive one. So that's your fault.
You may not know this, but you have a little thing called cosmic overdraft protection. If you're buying things that are intuitively inspired, you will never ever run out of money. It's not possible.
Holy shit, so let's encourage impulse spending then. Anytime you see something you want, just go ahead and buy it, because you won't run out of money if you really believe that you won't run out of money, because that's how that fucking works.
And you'll probably notice, like I did, when you stop buying things that are not intuitively inspired, all of a sudden you have an excess of money. You would have to try really hard to spend all of your money. It's not.
No, I really wouldn't have to try very hard. I could go on Amazon right now and rob myself blind and then lose my house and lose everything. It really wouldn't be hard, and that's not because I don't believe hard enough that my bank account's just going to grow overnight. That's reality there, sister.
If you really want to get fucked up and see how not real this whole illusion is, take a book, push it up against a mirror, and then put your fist on the other side of the book pressed up against the mirror. Then look from the side and see what you see in the reflection.
That's just how reflections work. That's how light and reflections work. This is elementary. This is no evidence that we're in a simulation. You know, sometimes I think it's a cool thought process. It's a cool thing to explore in a hypothetical sense, like, oh, what if we were in a simulation? It's something very interesting to think about, but it's not something I've ever sat there and 100% actually believed. I would never dedicate my life to this, and I would certainly never try to spread this message across social media to try and convert other people to believe the same ridiculous way of thinking. This girl has written a book that's coming out on the 11th, and I've got this weird morbid curiosity where I'm tempted to get it and read it, but I just don't know if I could subject myself to that much. I'm trying to be nice here. Ridiculous. That's a word I'm probably going to use a lot. That's ridiculousness. I don't know if I'm willing to subject myself to that much ridiculousness.
You know how I know this is a simulation? How is Dunkin' Donuts stocked with donuts every single day? And coffee.
Well, here's how the chain works, by the way. Somebody orders materials for chain restaurants, that is, that are probably already pre-made, or at least to the point where all you need to do is heat it up. Coffee, probably pre-made. You order it from a distributor who got it from supplier all the way down to consumer level. Where does this come from? Oh, I don't know. Livestock? Fucking plants? Shit. It's not that hard.
Take my hands. Close your eyes.
This one confuses me in multiple ways. Is she somehow implying that everyone around us, just part of the simulation, they're not actual real people, and that's why those people exist, because we manifested them to exist? Well, in that case, who is she making content for? If she's the only one that exists in her own head, and everyone else is just part of her simulation, what's the point of making content? Who is she trying to awaken at this point?
The reason you never achieve any of the goals that you set is because you set the goal and then you do everything in your power to make it happen. You put all your energy in trying to figure out how to make it happen instead of just allowing it to unfold. I set a goal 10 days ago to make 10K in 10 days, and guess what? I doubled the goal. I made 20K. And if you ask me how I did it, I'll tell you, I have no idea. I just went about my business and lived my fucking life. I set the goal, forgot about it, and then let it unfold. Creating an experience is completely effortless if you get out of your own way. Stop trying to figure out how to do it and stop putting all of your energy into doing it.
You know what I also have heard? Actually from August the Duck, another commentator who inspired me to make this video. Apparently, she's got a very rich dad, and so it's no mystery to anyone if all of a sudden $20,000 were to appear in her account within 10 days, if she's able to manifest it. I mean, yeah, sure. At that point, you can manifest money all you want, and sure, it'll appear. It don't work like that for everyone. Most of us gotta work for our shit.
Mental illness is complete BS. Like,
oh, everyone's gonna fucking love this one, I promise you. This is a gem right here. Because this is the segment that pisses me and probably most everyone off.
they're literally putting you in a box, right, with these diagnoses. Like, certain aspects of you, like, are wrong and need to be fixed. Like, that whole idea is complete nonsense. If you just actually told people that there is nothing wrong with them, that they can just be themselves and that's okay, it would be a lot more helpful. It's like
it's okay to accept who you are as a person, mental illnesses and all, and love that about yourself. It is not okay, however, for you to just flip the script and be like, yeah, I know you're telling me you have all these problems, but maybe you should just learn to live with them. I mean, depression exists, bipolar exists, all these things exist, and there's treatment for it so that people can live happy lives. To completely ignore that fact is just ignorant.
Working against ourselves with mental health, because it's like you're sitting there telling somebody that there's something wrong with them. There's something that they need to fix. So they're fighting directly against the part of themselves that just want to be expressed. I don't subscribe to any of it. I don't subscribe to any of that mental health nonsense, all the diagnosis. It's all just a bunch of made up crap to make you stay stuck in this loop of trying to fix yourself. When really, if you just accepted those parts of yourselves, you could just express it and move on.
Yeah, please never become a doctor.
Imagine if you had infinite, unlimited, unconditional permission slips to do whatever the hell you feel like doing all the time. Oh wait, you already do. But you did this really brilliant thing and you created the illusion of consequences. Consequences are not real. They're literally called consequences.
This very much are real, and I'll give it to you. You are correct. We as human beings do have the freedom to go and do most anything that we want to do at any given time. But there are consequences, because if there were not consequences, there would be far more murders in this country, in this world really. There would just be an absolute broken system everywhere. No consequences, you got no smarts, okay?
Look at these fucking clouds I created. Are you joking?
No, but I sure hope you are.
You guys ever look down at your fucking hands and you're just like, yeah, I'm definitely playing a video game?
Only when I'm playing a video game. And this is also the same woman who claimed that she went out to be homeless for 3 hours just to feel the experience, and from that has decided that everyone who's homeless is homeless by choice. I just hope to God that this is a giant troll, that she's just trolling the internet. She is playing everybody for a fool right now. Because if she is, I mean, I'm still going to disagree with a lot of the messaging she's pretty much put out there, because not everyone's going to know it's a joke. However, at least I could say, you know what? A little bit of faith in humanity came back today. Because this right here makes me lose a lot of faith in humanity. It is sad, honestly. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the craziest set of fucking TikTok content I've seen in a while. Please leave a like, leave your opinion down below about the whole thing. Subscribe if you haven't already with the bell. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.